Hello, Joni Rotten. I'm having some technical difficulties, clearly 2 minutes of it. Um, I wanted to share this article. I mentioned it on a stream the other day. This is from March 15th of 2022, and it's by Health Day News. And it puts together some links between kids' behavior and daycare. So the title is More Time in Daycare linked to greater risk for behavioral problems in kids. It says the more time kids spend in daycare, the greater their risk for problem behavior in primary school, according to a Swiss study. But parents can take heart. The study also found that such problems generally disappear by the end of primary school. It's possible that external childcare may lessen the strength of child-parent attachment and interaction, said first Arthur Margaret, but she is a senior research associate for the University of Zurich's Jacobs Center for Productive Youth Development. It's also possible that children who go to daycare centers or playgrounds learn problem behaviors from other kids and sometimes use it to get caregivers' attention. The study included about 1,300 school kids and their parents and teachers in Zurich. The young people ranged in age from 7 to 20. About 67% of the children spent time in daycare before starting kindergarten. Of those, 32% attended a daycare center, 22% went to a playgroup or received care from an external family member, 12% received care from daycare moms, and 3% from acquaintances or neighbors. The more time kids had spent in daycare, the more likely they were in primary school to show aggression, have symptoms of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and experience anxiety and depression, according to the information from the parents. Teachers said hyperactivity, lack of impulse control, inattention, or aggression were more likely in primary school students who had spent more than 2 days a week with a daycare mother or at least 3 days a week in a playgroup. But problem behavior decreased as kids got older, and it mostly disappeared by age 13. Symptoms of ADHD were the only ones to persist into adolescence, according to the report published online recently in the journal PLOS ONE. The researchers found no general link between external daycare and substance use in teens. Among those from vulnerable backgrounds, however, such a link persisted into young adulthood, the findings showed. Our studies indicate that these children are also more likely to experience anxiety or depression as they grow older, which may become more acute as a result of the parent's absence. That was in a university news release. The co-author, a professor of sociology, offered a word of warning. While noting the study, quote, sheds light on some possible unfavorable links between external childcare and children's later development, he said the findings must be interpreted with caution because other factors may play a role. An observational study, the findings only established an association between childcare and later development and do not prove cause and effect. If you want more information, I think they're just kind of afraid to really say, but you can find some YouTube videos and other doctors who are not afraid to say that there is a greater risk and a link between behavioral problems, including avoidance disorders, dissociative disorders, and of course attention disorders with children who are in daycare. And when you think about the generations that are in play right now, what is the common factor among the generations current? The majority of them have been in daycare from a very young age. So I think it's important to note these things. We need to find ways to change what's happening so that it doesn't happen with the next generations. And I think this is a good start.